Hey, welcome to this video. If you arrived here, you're probably searching for affiliate marketing bonuses. So I'll go over why you should have them and some ideas for bonuses you might want to create. So now I'm not going to give you the click by click here. This is just sort of the overall strategy. These are evergreen strategies that will always work. Now, now the thing is with bonuses, why you would create one or many, you would need give people an incentive to actually buy from you, because what tends to happen is, people might opt into your email list or whatever. They'll click on the affiliate link, but they won't buy right away, or um, like they might buy after 60 days, for example. But if the cookie duration is only 30 days, you wouldn't get credit unless they click again on it, which is very unlikely, to be honest. Some will because they want to give you credit, but most people won't. Another thing that can happen is if people are coming from mobile, what ends up happening, they'll click through with their mobile phone, but they'll end up purchasing through desktop. You also don't want that. Another thing that's very painful is they can end up buying from another affiliate, and this is probably the worst feeling of all when they end up buying from another affiliate. So you definitely don't want that. You really want to psychologically force them to buy from you, where they feel like they don't have a choice. Now, now Sorry, I want to make sure I'm covering everything here. Okay, so now you understand why you need bonuses. Here's some ideas for creating your bonus bundle. Now, now it's important to make sure your bonuses are very congruent with the offer. A lot of affiliates will put together a bonus bundle with products with bonuses that really have nothing to do with the product. So maybe they're selling an affiliate marketing training course, but then they'll include a bonus on drop shipping, right? How does that make sense? It has nothing to do with affiliate marketing. Or they'll just gather together a bunch of random bonuses from other marketers that they didn't even create themselves. I don't recommend you do that. Um, and another thing, people don't care necessarily about they don't care at all about how much time you put into your bonuses. All they care about is whether it's going to help them get results. You got to think better, faster, stronger results from the program you're actually trying to sell them. So now that that's out of the way, I hope that makes sense. And just understand these ideas for bonuses I'm going to give you. These can apply to any niche, not only the make money online niche. So if you want to go into golfing, dog training, gardening, it doesn't really matter. The same principles apply. Um, so one thing you could do is a private Facebook group. In fact, I think every marketer should have a private Facebook group for people who bought from them. And it depends how much value you want to provide in that group. So you'd basically be answering questions. Mostly, you can do additional training in that group, but I don't think that's necessary. It depends how expensive the product is that you sold them, right? How much value you should be giving. So I think private Facebook is a group. And another great thing about the private Facebook group is you can continue to sell these people in the future. I wouldn't, you don't want to, you don't be trying to sell them every day, but right, maybe a couple months down the line, you might say, hey, here's um, this other product I know you might get some value out of, as long as it's congruent with the original product they bought. Maybe they bought a diet program from you, and then you want to sell them a workout plan, an at-home workout plan, for example. That's just an idea. And then you would give additional bonuses, 2 or 3 additional bonuses, and maybe even put a time limit on it, right? Like, 3 days, and this is going down. So private Facebook group. The second thing, and it's very easy to set up, anyone can do this, is you could do a 5-page, like a short PDF, right? Like, just say it doesn't have to be 50 pages. It can be 5 pages. uh, for example, if you're in the weight loss niche, I like to use that example because everyone can resonate with weight loss. You might give them a 5-page meal plans, for example, right? Or if you're in the affiliate marketing niche, it might be a PDF on sales funnels, right? Everything you know about sales funnels condensed into 5 pages. So that's one. Another one would be similar to the PDF is uh, a cheat sheet. Yeah, 1 page, 2 page cheat sheet on here are like say you're selling an affiliate marketing training course. You could do a cheat sheet on um, maybe the top things to focus on to get the maximum results from this course. That's just an example. You because presumably you would have actually gone through the product you're promoting. I don't recommend promoting stuff you haven't actually gone through yourself, right? For the most part, not as your main product you're promoting, at least. Another thing you can offer is a podcast, right? And it's you can do these very easily now with your iPhone. There's different apps where you can have your own podcast. You could even do an introduction. Hire someone to do quick introduction for you, so it seems more professional. But you don't necessarily have to. And you would just talk about. You could do six podcast episodes that are maybe 5 minutes each, and just talk about different stuff, mindset. Different just different stuff. I mean, presumably, the niche you're selling in, you should actually know a little bit about that niche, right? So if you're in the weight loss niche, you need to learn a little bit about weight loss. So read different books, follow different influencers, listen to others' podcasts, uh, Google search, YouTube search, and you don't have to be the foremost expert, but you should know a little bit about your niche, right? Eventually, you will become the expert because you'll just focus on one niche for so long that you'll just automatically become the expert. But initially, it's not that important. So, podcast, you could do additional training, particularly if you're in the make money online niche. So, video training. For example, if you're selling again a course that is going to teach people how to set up an affiliate marketing business, you could show them how to generate traffic from, say, TikTok or Facebook Lives or whatever um, traffic generation strategy you're already using, right? So you could do a mini course on traffic, and again, it doesn't have to be a full course. It could be 30-minute training. Honestly, that's all. That's all you need. And last one you could do is a Zoom call. A Zoom call. Now you don't want to make them too long. You don't want to be doing 1 hour long Zoom calls because if you're making sales every day, it's just going to take up too much of your time. But 15 minutes is quite good, and that's extremely valuable for people. Zoom call, right? Because a lot of people they just want to talk to a real person. So Zoom call. So those are some ideas now. Um, sorry, I was just looking down my notes here. Now, what you want to do is create a bonus page where you'll just make a video, like a 10-minute video, 5-minute, 10-minute explaining the bonuses people will be getting and why they should purchase from you and how it's really going to help them. And you could build out these pages on. It doesn't really on. There's so many different softwares out there. I like Thrive Architect, but a lot of people like ClickFunnels. A lot of people like Builderall. As long as it's a decent page builder, you'll be able to build out this page. It's just a simple bonus page. And then below the video, you could have, you list out your bonuses. And what you want to do is called stacking the value. So you want to say how much each bonus is worth. I mean, don't make up crazy unrealistic numbers, but maybe, for example, the video training could be $197. The PDF another $197, and maybe the Facebook group is you could put 497, or it's even priceless, right? Because they're getting ongoing support from you. That's priceless, really. Now, how many bonuses should you have? That's really up to you. I think a lot of people overdo it. They have like 20 different bonuses. Most of them didn't even create them, to be honest. But I think 3 is a good number. If you're promoting a higher ticket product, you might want to go up to 5. But I think anything beyond 5 just becomes ridiculous. It's just kind of excessive, really, and it's not necessary. And it's not really going to increase your conversions, in my opinion. So, yeah. Now, where does this bonus page go? Right? Where do you let people know? Well, what you want to do is collect people's email addresses. And then you don't want to show them the bonuses right away because that seems kind of very pushy and salesy. But maybe once you've given them enough value through your email sequence on maybe day 7, it could be between day 7 and day 15, that's when you could send people to your bonus page and say, hey, look, if you want to buy, purchase here, here are my bonuses. A lot of marketers like to do anything beyond 15 days. I think it's too long, but before 7 days, it's too short. So 7 to 15 is kind of my preferred range, but everyone has a different way of doing things, right? So now, a lot of marketers like to have what's called a countdown timer or a time limit on the bonuses. So they'll say for 3 days, they'll promote their bonuses, say, okay, you have 72 hours, and then 48, and then 24, and then 12 hours, and then 6 hours. I think people are smarter than that nowadays. They don't like the fake scarcity. Now, if it's real scarcity, that's different, but it just hasn't panned out in my experience. So what I would do is just have a single page, within 7 to 15 days, and then continually, as with your different sales emails, you could just keep reminding them, sort of nudging them, like, hey, by the way, you'll get these bonuses, just as a reminder, because people might not have seen the initial email, and sometimes people just need a reminder, and it does make a difference. And then what you can do is, say you built out your email sequence to 30 days. That's kind of my preferred way of doing it. Automated email sequence. It runs on autopilot. You don't have to go back and touch it. What I would do after about 30, maybe up to 60, but I like 30 days, you could start what's called broadcasting to people. You put them on a broadcast list, and you send live emails to them that aren't automated. And you would do that every 3 to 4 days. The first 30 days email sequence is usually every 1 to 3 days, and then after that, every 3 to 4 days broadcasting. And then with the broadcasts, I would continue to provide value, send them to my YouTube videos, but also when I'm trying to sell them, I might do once a month, I might do what's called a controlled promotion. That's where you're promoting another product it's not the main product you're promoting, but it's just something else, because maybe the main product was too expensive for some people. So, but you still want to squeeze as much profit as you can out of them in a very nice way, right? You could do the countdown but this is real scarcity. It's not fake scarcity. So you could have a bonus timer and say, hey, you have 72 hours to purchase this, and it would usually be a lower ticket item, so more people could afford it. And then you would offer, three bonuses, right, on top of it, your 3 bonuses, and you can make sales that way, right? Just because a lot of people will go through and not buy your main product because it's going to be too expensive for them. And I recommend having a high ticket offer you're promoting on the front end, just so you can maximize your commissions, right? So that's what I would do. Again, there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. People have different their preferred methods. This is just what I prefer. Now, sorry, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything here. I think that basically covers everything. So yeah, so to summarize, create 3 to 5 bonuses that you've created yourself. Don't use other people's bonuses. Create your own, and as long as it's helping people get results from the product you're trying to sell, that's what's really important. And it doesn't have to be anything. You don't anything. You don't have to spend months on this. That's what I'm trying to get across. It can take you. Might take you a week, might take you a couple weeks to put together these bonuses, but I wouldn't spend a lot of time on them, to be honest, because it's not going to make that much of a difference. It's more about the results, not how much time you spent on them. So I just wanted to really ingrain that in you, because I made this mistake when I was getting started. I put so much blood, sweat, and tears into my initial bonuses. I mean, it was around 9 hours of video training total. But it was just too much, and people get overwhelmed. So I would stick with 3 to 5 bonuses, 30 minutes each, or if you're doing a PDF, up to 5 pages and no longer than that. So I hope that gave you some ideas. Don't use fake scarcity. Make sure your bonuses are congruent, and 3 to 5 bonuses. And And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some ideas for creating bonuses, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.